come around to say hello. One-on-one, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you, it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
The visuals of Chief Justice of India, Mr. D.Y. Chandrachud, celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi and the Prime Minister with him by his side has created quite a storm. Dushyant Dave, my first question goes to you. In all likelihood, this was an invitation to the Chief Justice's residence. It's the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. But what's the twist all about? The entire legal circles are up in arms, almost as if the heavens have fallen.
Well, heavens certainly have fallen. And I can tell you, I feel like burying my head in sand like an ostrich. I mean, this is unfathomable. It is unbelievable. It has never happened in the history of India's judiciary. One of the most important aspects of judge's life is aloofness. I am sure Prime Minister is not a personal friend of Chief Justice Chandrachud. And therefore, for him to invite him, I have nothing about Mr. Chief Justice having his religious, fervor. Every one of us has. Nothing wrong about it. But to invite the Prime Minister on an occasion like this, then to have photographers and videographers and allow that image to be splashed across the country on every newspaper is something which is really shocking. It is unacceptable. It is a judicial misconduct on the part of the Chief Justice, and I will tell you later why it is so. And it really has sent, I would say, shockwaves into the minds of right-thinking, lawyers, and I'm sure judges across the country, and more so in the minds of the people who must be wondering what is this camaraderie about.
Well, Dushyant Dave, before I get in Mahesh Jethmalani, I just have two questions on facts arising from what you first said. You said this is unprecedented. It's never happened before. Can I please correct that? Because KG Balakrishnan, the then Chief Justice of India, went for an iftar party to the then Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh's residence. Now, an iftar party is all right, but a puja is not all right. Is that what you are saying? And number two, would you rather not have known about this meeting? Ho jati, theek hai, but why were the cameras there and why are the visuals splashed all across social media, newspapers and television channels? Is that your objection?
Neither of them are right. Chief Justice having attended an iftar party was equally wrong. But in any case, it was at Prime Minister's house and it was a public function where I'm sure there were hundreds of people. At Chief Justice Chandrachud's house, it was only him, his wife and the Honorable Prime Minister. So that's a distinction. I am not for a moment saying that he can attend iftar and he can't attend Ganesh Pooja. I am as much religious as Chandrachud is. But there are some things which you don't do as a judge. I can do it as a lawyer. Secondly, I'm not saying that he's, merely photographing is bad. I'm saying his invitation to Prime Minister is wrong. Prime Minister going there is equally wrong. And also, for both of them to have deliberately allowed photographs to be, splashed, what is the message that they are giving? The Chief Justice is giving a message that to his entire judiciary, that Prime Minister is my friend, and therefore, please keep quiet about before taking any decision against the government. What is Prime Minister telling the country? Don't worry, the Chief Justice is my friend, he is master of the roster, and I'm sure at a convenient stage, Chief Justice will, do what is perhaps in my, my favor or my something sympathetic to me. These are messages which will go. I'm not saying it may happen, but you must understand that in the minds of people, it has sent shocking, messages about independence of judiciary. And I think what has happened is unacceptable. Balakrishnan was really not the epitome of some great virtues. But one expected Chief Justice Chandrachud to conduct himself properly. And I must say, I had expressed apprehension about Chief Justice Chandrachud's political aloofness before he became Chief Justice in a public interview. And I think he's proving me to be right.